no way in hell I was about to pay this table's check. Something else about me, I have a psycho mode. At this point, I run from the back of the restaurant to the front door and get there right in time to block their exit. I give them an obviously fake smile and announce through gritted teeth, "Hey guys. I think you forgot to pay your bill." The girl that had been left in charge responds, with attitude, "You wouldn't separate the check." We all have cards. Me, matching and exceeding her attitude, "I guess it's lucky for you that there is an ATM right next to you, and that I am excellent at math." Every single person in this restaurant is looking at me, with expressions of disbelief. This little 5'0" teenager standing up to what I still don't realize is a gang. I'm convinced this girl and I are about to throw hands. Then the patriarch, my savior, returns. He gets in between us and asks what's going on, and we both start yelling our versions of the story. He again stops us and pulls the girl to the side, and starts cursing her out in Spanish. A co-worker later translated it for me as something like, "Are you stupid? You could have brought attention to us and got us caught. Over a $500 check? Are you for real? I told you to take care of it, so do it. Dumb woman, I should make you pay the entire thing in tip." He then looks over the check and tells them all that if they knew she hadn't paid, they were just as stupid as her. He instructs them to line up at the ATM. One by one, they get out money and hand me whatever amount the guy tells them to. Meanwhile, he's making flirtatious small talk with me the whole time like, "What kind of accent is that? How can you be Indian when you look Puerto Rican or maybe even white? What would your parents say if you brought home a Puerto Rican guy?" And finally, the question that made me aware of what I had done: would they accept me if they knew I was upper management at an organization? Just cause it's a criminal organization doesn't mean I'm not an entrepreneur, right? As we are both laughing at this, it hits me. This isn't a team from a school. He is not their teacher or coach. They are a gang and he is their leader. I try to act natural upon discovering this, and the conversation continues. He thanks me for treating them like people and tells me I'm crazy and he likes that I'm not afraid of them. He then asks me to see how much I made from the table to make sure I was tipped enough. I counted up and realized I've made $230 off this table. I ask if I should give some back as it is a lot. He says absolutely not and hands me 3 more crisp $100 bills. He then hands me his number and tells me to call if I ever need help with anything. He then says that if I were 15 to 20 years older, he'd insist on a date. But his daughter was there, who turned out to be the girl I nearly fought. He would be afraid she'd tell her mom, his wife. And also, it wouldn't be right to date someone his daughter's age. Then he smiles, tells me good night, and leaves. I did end up calling him about a month later. I had locked my keys in my car and AAA said I'd have a 2-hour wait. I thought his skills might be useful in this situation. True to his word, he was there within 15 minutes. He mentioned my tires looked torn and asked if I was on my way to work. I was. Walking out to my car that night after my shift, I noticed there were 4 brand new shiny tires on my car. After that, he became a regular customer. Also, strangely enough, his daughter and I are now great friends too.